Niggas say they get money, but we know they lying. Going half on the gram, so we know they lying. Hashtag on Instagram, we know you lying. If I got it, then I got it, you know I ain't lying. Niggas.
What up, though? What up, though? Penthouse Radio, Big Knot 313 in the building. Crazy Nate 72 is in the building. We got special guests doing their thing. My Flint people was in the building. We got Michael Kidd directed it in the building.
What's good? What's good?
Got Taylor Mudd in the building. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on. We gon' peel it all the way back though. We gonna start first with for you, Mike. What was when did you figure out that film and videographer, a director, when did you figure out that was your calling?
I'll say, I guess, really all of that came into play, man. A lot of people know me for writing books. I got a book out, man. I always really had a passion for writing. So, over the course of time and stuff like that, writing this, writing that, scrapping this, scrapping that, I came up with a good book, got it to my people, Ashley and K.Y.D. They put me on with it, and you know what I'm saying? And over years of experience, I got a chance to publish books for him and work for his film company. And we basically we went all over filming different stuff like that, man. It was real cool. And I'm like, man, yeah, I could really do this. Then, over a couple years, man, just filming little stuff and then just peeping that a lot of people, even though it's a big percentage of readers out there, it's a lot of people still like to read, but for every 10, it's probably like 2 readers. So, but the other 8 is going to watch something. So, I like to put my vision on screen, and I just was talking to my partner, for our entertainment, TC, and I was telling him, like, yeah, man, I got a passion for really doing camera work because, after I'm long gone, it's going to be our vision, what you've seen through that lens, still on screen, basically leaving a legacy, something to watch and read, So that answers that, you feel me?
Okay. So
motherfucker just woke up one day and said I'm Spike Lee.
No, I mean, kind of a little bit, I heard a lot of it from my mom's too, she was actually a writer. She produced plays and short stories, poetry, stuff like that. So I actually grew up always writing, but, my main goal is to get it on the big screen, to them people that just like to see stuff, don't want to read stuff, little stuff like that. And, ever since then, I started a little YouTube. It really started with him. He raps, so, I jumped into the music game, too. I bought my own camera, trying to do the movie thing. But I dived into the music videos, dealing with my brother right here, so that's how that all came about, Started a whole little company. We working, man,
For sure.
Okay. So you basically, Shattered Dreams. Okay. Because when I first met him, the thing that about the whole situation is, and it's good that, y'all so young, but y'all on y'all shit. It ain't,
young for now.
Yeah, I mean, not, but a lot of young niggas ain't really
falling through it.
They really ain't on their game like that.
You know why that is, not to cut you off, is because we young by age, but man, we got old souls, man. We think like real grown adults, what's the next power move, man? We ain't on that immature level, we got a level of experience. We've been in the game, that's probably why you look at us like y'all young, but y'all got so much going on. We only doing what we was taught at a young age, growing up in this, you feel me?
Okay. So the book, go ahead.
So my daddy messed me up by just fucking all the time. That's all I was doing. I was fucking. joined the Marines. I was fucking. I tried to get on the basketball team. I quit because I wanted some pussy. I got on the
Real shit,
football
real
team.
shit.
I quit because I wanted some pussy. I tell you, for
You
real,
gotta stay focused, man.
It didn't take me until I got into my late 30s where I just finally calmed down and figured out the pussy is always gonna be there.
Yeah,
It's other
yeah.
shit that need to be done. So
That come with it.
fucking kudos to you, bro. I ain't know it came. I fucked up.
We still fucking in the process, but
Come
work
with it.
first.
You getting stuff
Play
done.
later.
Oh my
Play
goodness.
For sure. So, Shattered Dreams, like, how long did it take you to write it?
I did that the old-fashioned way, more like for people the manual way. You know, I wrote that literally out of a composition book. That took me about 2 months. You know, I had a whole lot of stuff going on. I ain't really have a lot of money when I was writing it either. You know what I'm saying? So I was focused on trying to get money and still see this project all the way through. But about 2 months to write it, a month to type it up, and then like I said, I was already working for Ashley and Jaquavis, you know, working for them. So I got a chance to pitch it to him about a month or two after I had already had it. So, but it was really just a 3-month process, you know, sum it up though. It came along though, and he the main inspiration. Like, man, I even put a acknowledgement page in it for the people that read it or that's gonna read it. You know, he the main person that really kept me going on it too. Like, man, hey man, cause I was reading little pieces like the first few chapters to him. Like, man, what you think it is, man? He like, man, that's hard, dog. That's for real, like genuinely hard, dog. You know what I'm saying? So keep it going. And I kept it going. Here it is. It's for sale, you know, Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, Lulu.com, and Mudboys.com, all that. Shit, trying to get that check.
So it was supposed to, it was a book that you was working on that you turned into a movie, or you
Actually,
just
yeah,
started
the book
writing
is
it
already
just straight?
published.
Okay.
It first came out under, I was signed to Ashley Jaquavis Official Writers League. It's like a little group of authors that they had, and you know, working for his film company. That's when I pitched my book to him, and you know, it's like he like, man, dog, I don't know, man, cause just cause I know you don't mean I'm gonna give you no book deal, you know, but. He after all his readers ready, he like, man, I gotta give it to you. So, you know, I seen that book's finished and it's sold under Grimy for the people who read Grimy. It was called Grimy, the story of a good girl turned grimy. And that sold for a little while, but long story short, it's now selling as Shattered Dreams. So I actually seen that project through. It's through, and now it's movie time for it.
Okay.
Big screen time.
Okay. So, okay. The movie, Shattered Dreams, the movie. Taylor, you are the star.
Yeah.
Babyface Ray.
Dayton
Bootleg
Family.
from Dayton Family.
Yeah.
Matt Hinkle. Who am I forgetting?
A lot of local artists on
A lot
there,
of
too.
local artists.
A lot of them. Like Gigi Ty, that's a Flint artist.
Young Threat.
Young Threat.
RLS KD.
RLSG
My bad, left the G off. My bad, bro. Shit. You got Louis Ray in that motherfucking brief appearance. Shit. Cassius. Shit. You got a lot of. You got so many. There's so many more to name, man.
Hey,
You
Fat
got
Wing is
upcoming
Fat Wing.
Yeah.
Stacks.
So all the actors is actual rappers.
No, actually, all the rappers made special appearances. The
Okay.
only rappers that did main scenes was he the main character. A few of my partners, even the cameraman here was one of the main guys in there. So you know, shit, you feel me? Everybody else like Babyface Ray, he actually had a few scenes. Movie was looking so good to him. He's like, yeah, man, let me do a few more scenes. So we got like 3 or 4 scenes with him. Bootleg in there a nice good amount of times, you know. Matt Hinkle. We not getting down on the people. We not finna just plaster their name all over. Even though that's a nice thing to do, we actually got them involved in this, so you know.
For sure.
Well, I had a chance to watch The Rough, and what I was concerned with, you know, with watching independent movies is the acting
Mm-hmm.
across the board. You seem comfortable, bro. like it didn't seem forced. You know what I'm saying? It was no different than, you know, like whenever, you know, we interact with each other, it was the same. It was
Right.
just, you know, it was
Natural.
smooth. It wasn't, it wasn't forced. It was actually, you know, well, you know, the acting was really good. The scenes, the action scenes, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, it all looked good. Was that your first time acting?
Yeah, that was my first time acting. When we originally was doing it, I wasn't even gonna act in it. But Mike, he seen that I had the skill to do it, so he put me up the bat and gave me a shot to even see if I could do it. And then it ended up flowing so good that I just ended up being the main character. And then when we sat down and we was picking who be who, Mike came up with a good idea. He like, with the characters, we might as well find people that's similar to the person that they trying to be. Not saying that they do that, but similar. That's why it's a lot of rappers in there, because, you know, a lot of street rappers, they talk about what's going on in the movie. So they end up being them type of characters.
Right, and I see what y'all saying. It's more natural for a guy to play some shit that he can relate to.
Yeah, he done been around, he done seen and did,
That they ain't even know. They ain't even know. Tell them how. I actually started off one of the main characters in the movie myself.
And I was looking for you, and I was it kind of threw me off, like, you know, because I could, you know, usually when, you know, people are shooting movies and shit, they make sure that they get
in it.
Yeah.
You know, and you was not.
Man, I wasn't cut out for them jumping them fences, even though it's been them late nights before. It's just I wasn't cut out for them jumping the fences, man. I give credit to bro right here, man, because he had laying it down. He gonna go Hollywood, man. You feel me? So, you know,
Telling you,
I fell back and just did the lazy work.
The fence with the straps and shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking. I'm like, man, I know the neighbors. Like, what the fuck is going on
we
down
brought the police out a few times. We done had
You
the
know
state
what I'm
boys
saying?
roll up.
Cause they on the side of the crib. They got the ratchets out. They got shit on their face. I say, oh, baby.
We tried to do our best to aware the neighborhood what we was doing. We still had incidents where the police came out, but once they seen we was doing something positive, instead of really actually doing it in real life, they just let us go on by their time. But they even came our last shoot. They came and watched. They're like, what y'all doing? We told them what we was doing. They're like, oh, can we watch? Like, yeah.
And that's something else I noticed. Like, you had, you know, it wasn't just, you know, you had venues where you could go, the club parks and stuff. Yeah. You know, you had venues. You had
real
and
locations.
Yeah.
That's another thing we said about the movie, you know what I'm saying? We actually had a lot of places we went. We went to South Bend, Indiana, Chicago, right here, Detroit, but it's mainly based out of Flint. But then in the midst of all those, you know, we was out. We ain't want to stay cooped in no basement filming a whole movie. Who does that? Come on now. So, you know, we got out in the world. We was seeing stuff, you know. That's the fun part about filming is actually the locations. Like, what unique spot we going to be at today? Club location was the funnest because, you know, we had it to ourselves, but it was still open for business. So people walked in the midst of some gunshots and booked out the back door. It was funny as hell. Babyface Ray Buster's ass. That's going to be in the blue.
Hey, I seen that shit, dude. Hey, look, you
still my
turn
nigga,
around and
but
look down at him like, yo, straight. I seen that shit just the other night.
We talked about it before we did it. We like, we ain't got too much air in this one because we got to hurry up and get it done because it still was the club that we was in. So when we messed up that one time, it was like, oh, they got to make the bloopers. They got to.
Yeah, club 1 block down from the jail. It's like we don't want the police.
It wasn't no fake for that nigga fell hard.
He fell for real.
He tripped over the chair or something like, blue, boom. I said, oh.
Babyface Ray, man.
He got back up, let some things go though. They gonna see. They can't wait, man.
I mean, it was, you know, when I watched it, I didn't, you know, quite know what to expect. I remember you showed me the robbery scene like earlier in the year, but it was just, you know, just that part. I didn't see, you know, anything else. So when I sat there and watched it, you know, and I'm, you know, sitting there as the plot is, you know, developing, you know, like I said, the action was good, the acting was good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's no secret. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that because you helping get it together too. you know, it's a lot of people got they little purse in this, you know. For my guy TC, for our entertainment, you know, I was gonna have my main dude Mozzie work on it, but you know he out of state, he doing his thing, so that's cool. And you've got a little piece in this, and then various other more artists, but you know, people that actually got their hand in this, they actually genuinely helping out because they like it. You know what I'm saying? Not just because it's a payday or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I appreciate that. Because I wouldn't sit there and want to slap my name on nothing that's whack. So even enlisting the help of pros like y'all and seeing that y'all even want to get on a project like this, I'm like, yeah, man, we going somewhere with it. So
Yeah, it was, you know, I like I said, like I was watching, like when I first initially watched it, I watched strictly to watch it. You know, I wasn't looking for, I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know what really to expect. So, you know, I'm watching it, and, you know, it kept me into it. I sat up there and I blew an L.
I did
watching
too.
it.
I did too.
It tripped you
I
out.
rolled another one and blew another one.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
I'm like, damn.
Threw a whole AP by the end of that movie.
Yeah, man, and you know, it was good, and I could see the finished product, you know, and where it's going. So for acting, is that something that you think you would be? Yeah, is that something you would, you know?
Yeah. I actually want to get into a little acting, some modeling, everything. I be wanting to have my hands in anything that making money because I know I can do whatever I want to do. It's just natural for me. I'm artistic. It's easy for me to do anything. If you ask me, painting, drawing, rapping, a melody, acting, modeling, it don't really matter. It just seems like it's easy for me to do that.
This guy's a vet, man. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
What they call multi-talented, man, where like I had a homeboy, he was good at anything. Shout out to him, Richard Max, he honed it down. But anyway, he was good at anything. That's just like him, man. You could dive into anything and just be blowing me away with that. I was like, damn, dog. You do anything.
Man, so imagine how we be
That's what it's
together.
called. Triple threat.
Because might think of the craziest stuff. It go over my head sometimes. They only go emotion. Like, ooh, that was a smart idea.
Right.
It's like peanut butter and jelly.
So, and I know it's early. We, you know, Shattered Dreams ain't even out yet. Is a part 2 in the making? Is it a possibility of a part 2? Because it ended leaving me,
Want more.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's been thoughts of that. You know, I guess I've been screaming this from the get go. You got to see how this first one do. You know, get this one out here, see how they love it, see what that revenue looking like, so that I could be able to even make another movie. Because if this first one don't do good, I'm gonna be sitting down for a while. So they love that first one. It might damn near 9 times out of 10 definitely be the second one, which they definitely gonna love the first one. So you know, it's been thoughts and talks and thinking, a lot of thinking and strategic planning. But we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah, and I know I know it's like, you know, like jumping the gun, but that is always, you know, always a thought. Also, so you also been doing a lot of music videos around Flint.
Yeah. It all like I said, it all started with his, you know, Taylor Mudd. He put me in that game, you know, because I really had a vision of doing a lot of filming, documentaries and stuff, though. But I kind of like the love you get from when you doing music videos, and then I get to interact with a lot of my favorite people that I play on a daily basis anyway. So that just go hand in hand, you know.
Right.
By the way, not to cut you off, but if you're serious about music videos, inquiries, you know, email me, you know, you can get at me on Instagram, _Michael Kidd _ and all the contact info there, you know, check me out.
Let's get this correct. It is
Sure.
A before E.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Michael Kidd.
That
Yeah,
Michael.
yes sir, yeah, yes
It
sir.
is A
Yeah.
before E.
Not EAL, it's AEL. AEL, yeah.
You feel me? We gotta get that, you know.
Yeah.
out
So
there.
when you type putting that in,
Spell that shit right.
Grams, no underscore no underscore Insta, bro, and underscore Michael Kid AEL underscore. You
Now,
can keep up.
when you making a movie, I know you ain't fucking with no Spielberg type money and nothing like that.
Nah.
But if somebody if they even had a halfway thought of it, now what kind of budget you got to at least start with, and what kind of material you at least need as far as camera, laptop to fucking edit shit, or do you?
But that's funny that you said that, cause when I first got in this, it's no secret that I ain't think it was gonna be a walk in the park, but it's a lot to making a movie, all the way down to the budget, and as us growing up from the hood, you know what I'm saying, we learned how to make that budget cost effective. You feel me? So we penny crunched, and we got the movie done for some thousands, but it didn't get way up there. But when I first started, it's like, okay, you gotta buy a crane. That's about $500-600, to get the job done for that. Then you gotta buy a flow pod and tripods. Then you gotta get a cinematic lens. So the equipment was, which ties into how I started doing music videos, because I bought a lot of that equipment for filming movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, like, man, it'd be dope to get some crystal clear shots on music videos. But yeah, it all fell into the budget, man, and I calculated everything, so we gonna make that back, put that back in our pocket, make some more, make another movie, and make some more, but yeah, everything is a calculated move, down to the tripod, down to the SIM card, everything costing, so you just gotta understand stuff like that. Like, we just work it out. Like, he ain't hit me too hard, I don't want to take up too much of his time, so you pay him, something that's decent, they let everybody looking out for me. Then a lot of people got in it for free, extras and stuff like that. Use my
car.
Hell yeah.
Use my house. Use my house.
You need me to pull up? You need me to pull up with that
baby, this furniture's gonna come in handy. Use this furniture right here. Expensive shit.
They was on it. Shout out to everybody that helped. There's a bunch of people that helped.
Good talk.
It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, man.
They know who helped.
Okay, so Rain. Is Rain the theme song? I want to say that. Is Rain the theme song for the movie?
I wouldn't say it's the theme song, but it's definitely a song that it ties into the movie. Because really all my music really ties into the movie. Like I said, I be with Mike so much. When he writing it, it's still like, it's me right there. Because we be around each other so much, it's just like, yeah, all my music is the movie.
Right. For sure. Because I want to jump into Rain. I want to play Rain right quick. Introduce it for me, bro. Producer, who produced it?
I gotta find a producer. It was something that I ended up coming up with on the internet on one of them board nights, just looking for beats.
Who beat is this?
Who beat is it? Whoever beat it is. I tried to contact him though. I emailed him. I ain't get it.
Usually a beat.
So whoever beat it is,
damages.
holla at me. You paying for damages. But Rain is it was just one night. I was in my dad a producer, so I was just in the studio at night, and I was just messing around on the internet. I was on YouTube. I found the beat. I was like, I'm just gonna play with it. My dad came in and he like, he thought it was gonna be a club song. He like, yeah, do a club song. I'm like, no, I got something else in mind. I had two friends of mine named Dominique and Lil Rodney. They had died on the same street a couple months apart, and it was literally across the street. Like, one died on the house and the other one died across the street from the house. Different situations, but they both was my boy. And I just felt like when they was here, they was some of the most popular people in Flint. Then when they died, I feel like people forget and they just quit talking about it and just forget about it. So I just made the song, and it just came from a deep place. I feel like when people hear it and when people see the video, they'll see where I'm coming from with it. And then I gotta say this too, a lot of people think when I say crying in the rain, they thinking I'm saying I'm literally crying in the rain. But really that ain't what I meant. I meant like, you are holding so much pain that people can't even see it. They don't really know what's going on with you. So if you was literally crying in the rain would be hitting your face, so we couldn't even see if you was crying in the rain.
Right.
So it's like a
The
double
metaphor.
metaphor, yeah.
God damn, that's deep as hell, bro, because I never
Yeah.
knew that shit either. That's deep as hell.
See, people
That's
see
why I
it,
love
know.
giving credit to him.
For sure. Introduce the record for me right quick.
Yo, I'm Taylor Mudd, and this one of my hit songs, Rain. Whoever beat this is, get with me, TaylorBoyBeats@gmail.com. We can work it out. Rain, Taylor Mudd.
If I got it, then I got it, you know I ain't lying.